What is up, party people? Happy Saturday. This is Altitude Living, where I, your boy, Sean Murphy, I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market, just west of the greater Denver metro area, talking about all the areas you love. Maybe you don't know them yet, but they're gorgeous. So we're going to walk through every new home to hit the Foothills market, going from the least expensive to the most expensive. Least expensive 185, most expensive up to about 3.9. So we got a big list to tackle. I can't hit all of those today. We got a busy day for Mr. Murphy. I got two clients, two beautiful clients. One of them are my YouTubers. One of you people. I don't like the way that it sounded, you people. But yeah, one of you people. It took a wonderful couple out yesterday. We were checking out homes in Boulder. And then today we are going and rocking over to Conifer and Evergreen. So as you guys are jumping on, do me the favor, as you do, say what's up. Let me know who's on, who's with me. Throw your name and location in the chat here. And I am doing a weekend in the life of a realtor this week. So just shooting a little bit of YouTube content as I shoot some YouTube content, getting deep on here. So yeah, let me know who's on here, who's with me, and we are gonna get on into this. If you guys are watching the replay, just know that every Saturday we do this live 8 a.m. early birds. You got to get up because my weekends, especially in the summer, are packed with business, getting things done. And this weekend is definitely that style. We're going bell to bell here. Well, let's jump into our first listing here. We are going over to Conifer, 185,000. What bargain shoppers? Here we go. 12346 Bearhaven Road. This is a lovely, says 0 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 384 square footer. I'll pull up some more deets on this. I'm guessing this one's going to be a cash only deal. It likely, if I had to guess. Yep, no water source. Does have electricity connected. Does have 1.74 acres. Let's see where we are. Right off of 285, right by Kings Valley. So Kings Valley, this lower part does typically have public water, public sewer, but I'm not sure. I don't think this one does. It's just down a little bit. So you're right down 285, not too far to get back to Aspen Park for all the shopping. It's cute. It's small. There ain't much to it. You got a little stream going through there. And sorry I missed you guys yesterday. I saw some of you guys trying to jump on last Saturday with me, Memorial Weekend, and I was trying to be with you, but where I was over in Twin Lakes neighborhood, even my Starlink wasn't picking up enough. Oh, this is a charmer. Look at that ceiling. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Like a teal fridge. Yeah, there is no bedroom. It's basically like a studio cabin, but funky. I dig it. I think it's cute. For 200K, under 200K, this could be yours. But again, I don't see. It does have a sink. It doesn't tell me anything about the water though, so we could find out more if you're interested. Nice clawfoot tub. This isn't a bad sized bathroom. Got electricity. Let's see. Are they saying cash conventional? They're saying conventional. They are saying this can go conventional. So holy crap, you hardly see anything under 200K that is also going to go conventional. So they must have public water, or they must have a sewer. They must have water to the property. 1.74 acres over in Conifer. Easy in, easy out. Incredible. Come check this one out. This is being brought to you by KC Golfinopolis of Mountain Metro Real Estate and Development, Inc. They're asking 185. 264 Harris Street Unit 1 is available. This is, what do we got? Two bedroom, one bath, 667 square foot, being brought to you by Brad Inholson of Next Home Form Foundations. And they are asking 245,000. 305 Happy Top, Happy Top Trail. Look at that blurry photo. Not sized correctly, but it is for sale. It's not going to be blurry in life. Two bedrooms, one bath, 1,116 square footer. Acreage. Let's see what we got. Hmm, doesn't say the lot size on here. All right, you come check this one out in person. Being brought to you by Daryl Lynn Harness of Remax Professionals, asking 265. We'll dive into this next one here, talking about 60 Ball Road over in Bailey. What's up, guys? Good morning. As you guys jumping on, let me know who's on here with me. Happy Saturday. Hope you all had a great Memorial weekend. 60 Ball Trail is a lovely one bedroom, one bath, 765 square footer with the mountain views. Okay, so we are back Harris Park area. Harris Park is typically at the bottom of the list where you will find some of the least expensive homes in these foothills within an hour of the greater Denver metro area. And this one is right about an hour to get back out. You're at the back of the area. You are going to be backing to National Forest. You're going to go about 20-ish minutes to get back to 285 on Deer Creek. And so you are at that hour threshold. But if you just want a place to get away to, or if you work remotely, you want to be a hermit, this is the spot. Okay, so access looks like you park up top and skedaddle down. It looks cute. It looks clean. It's got those sweet mountain views out the windows. The windows look like they've been updated. It's a fun little wood burner. Yeah, it's light. It's bright. It's freaking 335,000. Cool. Good morning, Tatiana. What is up from Florida? I just had some Miami clients out yesterday. They're trying to beat the heat and get out here, especially the summers. We ain't got the humidity. We ain't got the bugs. This bedroom could use a little bit of paint, a little bit of love, but I really like it for 335. Hard to beat. And those views can't beat those views. And you're at the back of the neighborhood over here, so probably a little bit of a steep drive. Sometimes what you'll find here, those are your neighbors. They're gonna come up and just nibble on shit. Cool. That looks like a third grader put it together. But fun hang, super quiet back in there. There you go. You got a little side yard for the kiddos or the doggos, whoever you don't want to have eaten. But you'll see the driveway. Yeah, so it looks like you're going to park up top for the driveway up here on the road in Shimmy. So if you're not sure-footed, this might not be the property for you. But if you're balling on a budget or just want something small, Pete Gee of Remax is listing this one for 335,000. Yeah, I'm going to be back in Ohio next Saturday, next Thursday through Sunday. And so I will be feeling that humidity again. And then it always makes me appreciate being out here. Thanks for jumping on this morning. Thanks for saying what's up. 424 St. James Street. This is being listed by Jackie Jones. This is over in Central City. Man, we love seeing fire hydrants right outside the house. Insurance companies absolutely love that. So this used to be an old miner house in the area. So you're pretty much like walkability. This is definitely a hill here, but you put your rollerblades on, you coast down, and then I don't know, it is a little bit of a hike back up, but you could walk. You're gonna have strong stems. This one here is I'm not gonna go through this completely, but this is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 967 square feet, being listed for charming, charming downtown area, being listed for $339,000. But we'll keep making our way up the list here. See, this is the season. My phone blowing up. 224 Timbertop Road, being listed by Marina Dubrova and Associates. This is a lovely 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 768 square footer over in Bailey neighborhood. Looks like the Berlin Ranchettes neighborhood. If I have an eyeball for this, nope, I am wrong. Just back kind of by Harris Park, but not quite Harris Park area. They are asking $352,500. You don't typically see a property that likes to start off with the floor plan. Don't know if that was the approach. I probably would have started with a front of house photo, but this is a Kayla Mathias of Compass. This is 101 Campbell Road. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,188 square footer. It looks like a charmer. It looks super clean. Oh, we got a little bit of acreage over here. It says a mountainous lot. No shit. It's back in Bailey. It's all that is the mountains. 0.38 acre lot, so not too big, but you get the views for sure. 399,000 is what they're asking for that. Let's go into this one over here. Kind of over in my hood. This is Idaho Springs. We're going to dive on deep into 1324 Virginia Street. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,280 square footer. Look at that zero property boundary. That is the way we did it back in the early 19, probably, I'm going to guess this is 19. Actually, let's see where the location is because okay, so the Argo mine, the reason I said let's see where this is because a lot of the houses right outside of the Argo mine, there's the Argo mine. There's a great flood when people pop the seal to a water, like a just a water table, and the Argo mine basically blew out. So you'll get a lot of older homes here, but a lot of the homes south of, or I'm sorry, east of the Argo mine, they all got destroyed in that flood. So I'm guessing on this, if I had to guess, I'm going to say 1928. It looks newer, so maybe I'm wrong. Let's check it out. Oh, I was way off. 1890. So this is one of the original homesteads for the area. I'm gonna pop in one of my bad habits. Coffee or cinnamon. Let's go with cinnamon today. So 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1,280 square feet. You're typically not seeing big open floor plans over here in uh, Idaho Springs because houses were built in the 1800s, 1900s, and so it wasn't really what they did. A lot of like more traditional rooms and everything like that. But you get the mountain views. You're back up on the top of the hill, so nobody behind you. Parking is typically a little persnickety over in this area. You can cook, you can clean, and you don't have to leave the kitchen. Cool. It looks like an 1890s house. There you have it. And I'm just going to look at the street view here because a lot of times, where are we at? A lot of these houses back up at the top here don't have solid, they don't have good driveways, right? They're all on the hill and people weren't driving back in the 1890s. So, yeah, it looks like you're on street parking here and it's really like alley parking over there. So, if you want a driveway, that's a unique thing about Idaho Springs. Like having a driveway, it's like, man, you're living that good life. You get a driveway, you park your cars, you get a backyard, you get a usable backyard. Love it. But you are a super easy, sweet stroll down to Minor Street here. So if this is where Tommy Knockers and uh, the Buffalo, not Buffalo Rose, what's it called? Buffalo something, but all the things. So if you want to be in the mountains but not feel like you're in the mountains, have some walkability, check out Idaho Springs. This is a cool, unique area, and you're about 20 minutes down the hill to get back down to Denver. This is being brought to you by David Hanna of Coldwell Banker, asking 449,000. 27383. Where is this? It looks like it's kind of going back towards Kittredge here a little bit. This is 27383 Highway 74 open house today or tomorrow. It's 11 to 1 being listed by Wisdom Real Estate. It's a one bedroom, one bath, 738 square footer, but you do have really great proximity to Evergreen and then Kittredge. I want to check out this chair here. What is that? A moose chair? That's a moose chair? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck is that? I I like funky shit. So some people don't like that at all. I'm like, it's kind of cool. I wouldn't take it out. It's a talking piece. Cool. There you go. Little charmer, little area up top to play some cornhole. They are asking 440 or 455,000. John Put is with Windermere Real Estate is listing 6837 South Brook Forest Road. Another older house with the River Rock Foundation there. It looks like I'm going to guess 1930s, 1940s, 1928. Not bad. Sitting on a 2.2 acre lot. I like the little breeze through covering there. Rustic charmer. This is one bedroom, one bathroom, 1,116 square feet. And they want to remind you to always bring your own sunshine. Amen. Nice moss rock fireplace, lots of magnets. If you were being, what I was trying to make a magnet joke, attracted. Attracted was just such a not the word I was going for. You're being drawn, if you're feeling connection with this house with all the magnets, it is available. That's what I say. But the best thing about all the homes on this list that I walk you through each week is they are available for purchase. Cool. All right. It's looking fine. They are asking 480,000 again, 2.2 acres. I'll show you where this is on Brook Forest Road too. So Brook Forest Road, it wraps around, connects to Shadow Mountain, Black Mountain. It's kind of the back loop to take you if you really wanted to go back in here, which wouldn't make sense to drive this route for your daily commute. But this is the back end of Conifer, where Conifer and Evergreen kiss. So you'd likely going back to the lake, you just head up Brook Forest Road, hit Highway 73, Or if you're going to go down to Conifer, just jump on Blue Creek Road to get down to Aspen Park. So good centralized location there. Next up is 2635 Sheldon Streeping, listed by Kendra Greeny. This is a lovely two-bedroom, one bathroom, 883 square feet. Ooh, those colors be popping. Open house today, 11 to 1. I like this sink trim. Do I? Let's see up close. Yeah, I like it. It's funky. That's fun. Looks like it's real close to the lake too. More Kittredge. So that's a Kittredge property there. So you'll have really easy access down to one of the best steakhouses in the mountains here, Black Hat. Okay, we have Sean Ewers of Keller Williams listing 332 South or 332 Harris Street. This is in Bailey. I would guess Harris Park neighborhood. Looking like the lot size doesn't look too big. I can see this other neighbor. Looks like you have big skies. Let's see if I know my shit. Oh, freaking nailed it back in Harris Park. So you're that 25 minute drive back out to 285 here. Hour back to the front range. So not an area that you really want to commute, but if you again you want a little getaway spot, this is a good area for it. 4850 Forest Hill Road. We got a lot of I mean, we've had a good amount of properties and we're still under 500. Well, we're at 500K now, but this is a lovely one bedroom, one bath, 839 square foot home over in Evergreen. It looks and some things have been updated, some things look dated. This is Colin Herzoff's listing of Zephyr Real Estate Services. They are asking 500,000 even. 500,000 out the door. There you go. In the door actually. If you're buying it, you go inside. Cool. Anything exciting going on? You guys do anything stupendous for Memorial Weekend? I went camping. I missed you guys. I feel took 1 week off and well, not intentionally took it off, but I couldn't get my Starlink to work enough to go live with you guys. So I feel like it's been a minute. So how you guys been? Any questions for me? Then that is what we are here to do, not just gawk and judge these mountain properties, but also to answer any questions you guys have. So whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, you got questions on living in the mountains. You got questions about this neighborhood versus that neighborhood. I'd love to answer those questions for you. So drop them in the chat, or you can hit me up 3 different ways. You can hit me on my celly, hit me up on my mobile. Boom. Hit me up right here, 720-679-5445, or Sean.Murphy at the MoxiePropertyGroup.com, or my favorite, because I check this a lot as well during the day, my Instagram, Rocky Mountain Murph. You get the day-to-day flow in my stories of what's going on. So reach out. Hope you guys are having a kick-ass start of your weekend. 100 Aspen Lane. She's next. It's an A-frame. I'm a sucker for an A-frame. So we're going to dive on into this one. It is 100 Aspen Lane, 2 bedroom, one bath, 1,456 square footer. I like A-frames. I've seen a couple of them. I don't like when they add on to the side, but I like when they blow the booty out of that thing. You have a little big old bussin' booty. Slay. And yeah, it's just a good, cute little spot. Where are we? Okay, so we're back Sinton Road. So not for everybody. You're going to be at about 9,300 feet of elevation. Let's get what's my elevation going. What's my elevation? No. What's my elevation? I'm gonna guess 9,300, which means, uh, I mean, right about now is when it's starting to stop snowing up there. But even through this time of year, they could still get some snow up there, and then it's about 100 mile. It's about 20-minute drive to get back down, a 15 to 20-minute drive to get back down the hill. Did I say 9,300? Did I say 9,300? Holy crap. I'm feeling strong today. Feeling strong with these guesses. Nobody else is impressed. It's okay. You know what you have to do when nobody is laughing at your jokes? One, laugh at your own jokes because to me that's funny. Sometimes when nobody laughs at my joke, it's even funnier to me. Cool. All right, some new appliances in here. It's cute. It ain't much. I mean, 1,456. That's not bad. Bathroom looks like it could use some updating. Flagstone's looking okay. Siding looks like it's been painted at some time. Cool. I like it. That's a big A-frame. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you. A little encouragement. Nailed it, right? Absolutely nailed it. What up, Rick? Happy Saturday from rainy Hudson Valley in New York. Rick and Jackie coming on. Good to see you guys this week or see your text. Good to see your text. Cool. This one's looking good. This one's looking available. 535,000. It's being listed by Sarah Mortensen Judkins of Weston, Maine. 30690 Colorado 72 is being listed by Dustin Sagrillo of Remax of Boulder. This is over in Golden. What part of Golden? We'll check out real quick here. But it is a lovely two-bedroom, one bathroom, 1,014 square footer. Not too many photos here. Nice river rock. Uh, I don't even know what kind of that looks like moss rock, but without the moss. Yep, Cold Creek Canyon. You are right off of Cold Creek Canyon. So living that canyon life, you're going to come in North Boulder, Arvada, Wheat Ridge area there. Cool. They are listing this and asking 550,000. 236 Harris Drive over in Idaho Springs. This looks like it's back up in St. Mary's area, being listed by Deborah Abate of Keller Williams. It is a three-bedroom, one and a half bathroom, 936 square footer. It is back in St. Mary's area. Freaking nailed it. He's on fire. This boy is on fire. Cool. Look at the views. Come on. Come on. And a hot tub. But again, 10,000 feet of elevation here. So another colder area, and you're about 15-minute drive to get back down the hill, but it is for sale. Whoops, skipped one. I don't want to leave out. Don't want to leave out 11669 South Upper Ranch Drive. Yeah, Tatiana, that one. Tatiana says she liked that last one. Yeah, it's cute. Some people aren't made for that 10,000 feet of elevation life, but um, uh, like Harris Park back in Bailey, up in St. Mary's, and also like that Echo Hills property that I said was at 9,300 square feet or feet of elevation. Just a little bit different lifestyle, just a little bit further out. Once you start to hit like that 15 to 20-minute drive to get back down to the main road, some people it falls away as being an option. This is Jane Lean of Keller Williams is listing. They're having open house today, 12 to 3, and they are asking 600,000. 7364 Rossman Gulch Road. This is Ruth McElroy of Your Castle Real Estate's listing. Oh, that's kind of cute. This is back North Turkey Creek area. I kind of dig those colors. I like the tongue and groove. I like the naked lady picture. Hey, ladies, we believe. Go a little bit of updating, make it your own, but it's cute and quirky. I dig it. Some usable space there. Cool. What year was this built? 1932. They're asking 605,000. Oh, let's dive into this one. I like this. Over in Indian Hills, 5672. Leonard, what up? Leonard is an amazing photographer in the area. A lot of nature photos, and we've tussled over in Evergreen Jiu-Jitsu. Good to see you on, Leonard. Thanks for chiming in, chirping up, saying you're here. Leonard, let me know your thoughts on 5672 Santa Clara Road. Leonard, I actually don't know what part of the mountains are you in, but this is sweet. I like all the flagstone. Looks like it's well maintained. I like the moody photo here. So not too far off of 285 and not too far up Parmalee Gulch. So you're gonna have one of my favorite mountain dive bars over there. It's called Sit and Bowl Saloon, also Mac Nation. But then you have really easy access, probably only about 15 minutes to get back down the hill to like Highlands, kind of like Highlands Ranch, Ken Carroll area, Lakewood/Lakewood area. So cool spot, cool location, easy in, easy out. You could definitely work downhill. Leonard says, looks like some good old Colorado living. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I like all the rock retaining walls. House looks like it's been really well maintained. Leonard, have you been going to 5:30 jujitsu? I've been hitting up the 6 a.m.s off and on, but I need to get back to those 5:30s. That's where my people are. Yeah, a little like bunk. Toss your grandma up there. Yep. That is some that is a spot that I would sleep for. I'd sleep till noon in that spot. I feel like I was in the womb. In the womb. Cool, nice detached garage. I love that. I like that landscaping. They are asking 615,000. Looks like a good deal. Looks like a charmer to me. Cool. Dig it. Being listed by Sarah Hyatt of Keller Williams asking 615. Grandma does get the bunk. Get on up there, grandma. 28272 Shadow Mountain Drive. So this is the back end where I said Evergreen and Conifer kiss. This is 28272 Shadow Mountain Drive being listed by Jackie White. Jackie White with two new listings this week. Nice big deck. I dig it. Looking great. Very quiet back there on Shadow Mountain Road. And it'll stay quiet because they're trying to put a mountain bike park over there, and all the residents said, "Get out of here." Go John Marshall of Location Real Estate, location with a K, so you know it's cool. Oh, 9185 Who Road, Jill Drive. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. I don't like the kitchen. I don't like all the white. Not that I'm, yeah, it's too much white for me. And cat painting cabinets is a B. But it looks like they threw down some new carpeting. Looks clean. Not there, not there. That's not new carpeting, but some new the wall color, some new paint. That's what you call it. This is sitting on 1.12 acres. They are asking 615. Need to duplicate this tab here so it stops scrolling. Let's duplicate that. Now we got this. I got to go down and find where I was. Please hold. Cool. Tony Thorpe. He loves the Blackhawk and Central City area. Tony Thorpe's listing 143 Juniper Road. This is a 3 bedroom. Kind of fun. I dig this. Dig it. He's listing 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 2,240 square feet. This might be a little bit too loud for me right there, but paint is easy to fix. Cool. Nice big deck. Looks like a barn. Very cool. I like all the timbers. I dig it. When was this built? I'm guessing 1940s. 1979. Way off. 1.15 acres. They're asking 625. 31191 Black Eagle Drive, Unit C 304. Open house tomorrow, 12 to 3. This is being listed by the Tupper's team of Madison and Company Properties. Looks like a newer construction townhome end unit, they say. Built in 2020, so it's relatively new. No ghost yet. So if you want ghost, probably not the property for you, but they are listing it for 640,000. 32252 Stephen Way. This is listed by Christine Miller of Compass. It open house today, 11 to 1. It is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,893 square footer. Looks clean. Exterior looks like it's been painted recently. Some fairly usable land. Looks like they did great tree mitigation on this as well. Newer carpet. Paint looks good. Duplicate photos. Sounds nice. Let's see it twice. Type photos here. Cool. Nice little mud room to drop all your gear. You want to see the mud room again? There you go. Cool. Looks good. Looks clean. It looks for sale. They are asking 660,000. If you guys want it, because I am blasting through these, I got a hard stop this morning. I gotta get over to Conifer to show some homes. Actually, I need to pump in my drive here real quick. But if you guys ever want to go see these properties in more depth, you go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and you can go at your own pace, look more in depth. And then you always, what you want to do is when you see a property that you absolutely love, you call the team line here, go hit contact us, reach out. But I always give you guys direct access to me. If you want to hit me up on my celly, get Mr. Murphy himself. Let me put in my drive here. Let me make sure I know my hard stop time. Cool. 38 minutes. So I got to be out of here right at 10:30, which is typically where we end this. So we're making good time here. We'll dive into this next one here. Kind of looks funky here. Uh, 1278 Aspen Drive, Floyd Hill property that's being listed by Adam Wiley of EXP. Uh, Floyd Hill, kind of on an island over here by itself. Um, but it's Evergreen, but technically Clear Creek County. And what I like about that is better taxes. And you are up in the hills, so you typically have amazing north-facing views, and then super crazy easy access back down the hill there, get down to Denver, or head west and get to those slopes, skiing, snowboarding, all that good stuff. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, miles and miles of views, 1,932 square feet. This is one of the areas too. You're looking at it and you're like, oh, you get like a couple acres. Let's see, 1 acre. You got a 1 acre lot, but it's pretty much unusable. You got that driveway space there, but you're really in and out, which is fine for the mountains because like what you want to do is get the hell out of there. Yeah, tell them. Best in the game. Yeah, I love that. Hands down. Don't be shy. Give Sean a call. I am human. And when you get to look at homes with me, I have all kinds of house jokes. Been whipping them out like a katana on my clients yesterday. They thought I was hilarious. I was like, thank you. I need that so much. Cool. I love the tongue and groove. I like the high ceilings. Sweet spot. They're asking 700,000 for this one. 378 Conifer Drive is being listed by Teresa Guys. She looks like a sweetheart. I'll pull up her photo here. Look at that. Doesn't Teresa look like a sweetheart? Teresa Guys of Remax Professionals. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,174 square footer over in Bailey area. Looks like Berlin Ranchettes. Let's see if I can get one. Either Berlin Ranchettes or this is Pine Junction area. Berlin Ranchettes. That's exactly where that is. Boom. A lot of equestrian properties over there. You're about 45 minutes to get down. But look, decks on decks on decks. 2-car garage. I'm guessing that's the primary over the garage. Nope, it is the living space. Decks on decks on decks. Cool. It's cute. They are asking 725,000. You typically have like an acre, acre and a half over here as well. 1.25. Split that right in the middle. 725 is the listing price over there. 11608 Apache Trail. This is open today, 11 to 2, if you want to go see it. Nice paved driveway there. You got your sea-doos or ski-doos right there. I don't know where they're using those at around here, but you have them. You have them. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 2,295 square feet. Big old garage, or is that the basement? It actually doesn't look like it has a garage. Oh, yeah, it does have a garage. 2-car garage. Go there asking 735,000. Ooh, how do we say this street name? 30898 sorry, 30839 Manitoba Drive. I think I nailed that. Over in Evergreen Estates neighborhood. Listed by James Barton of Keller Williams Integrity. It looks like a pretty traditional house. A little bit of mountain view, not too far at all from Evergreen Lake and Evergreen downtown. So that's a big plus. They're asking 750,000. Cool. First Blackhawk property of the day. Let's jump into it. Mind the Gap. Uh, Anybody remember that Mind the Gap on the Chive? Or am I the only like debaucherous college kid that went to that page? 266 Gap Road is being listed by Heather Gray. It's 3 bedrooms, it's 3 bathrooms, it's 2,790 square feet. So not too far on Gap Road, which is nice because you're pretty easy access to 119, which is the main corridor, take you up to Netherland or take you down to this is a Central City Blackhawk area here, but you're kind of living that canyon life, getting downtown to the Front Range to Boulder, Denver, a little bit of a jaunt. So amazing for people that work from home and you get views like that. Hell yeah. Nice spread. That's a nice spread. Already like this one, Tatiana. Yeah, well, it is for sale. The decks are wood. They look a little bit older, but not too bad. Furniture is a little bit older. Nice galley kitchen. Tatiana, when are we getting you out here to look at some homes? My clients yesterday from Miami, we were looking up in Boulder, and I always tell people like get out here for a recon trip because you will everything will start to come together. They were looking at a lot of different areas, and then they did the recon trip, and they're like, "Oh, we're changing it up a lot because what they thought they wanted is not what they wanted." And these recon trips are super duper helpful. So let me know when you guys are coming out. We will set up some fun, check out some properties. Yeah, deck looks older, but it looks like it's well maintained. Exterior of the house looks great too. Sweet. Being listed by Heather Gray of Netherland Property Access. Asking price is 775,000. Page page one. Here we go. Yep, the last list. Ooh, look at this one. We're gonna be checking out. Oh, oh, I like that. Oh, we got some real sweet ones at the top here. All right, we'll stay focused here. Don't let my ADD deter us from the mission. 28251 Shadow Mountain Drive being listed by Francesca Costa of Coldwell Banker. It is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2016 square feet. Kind of rustic. I dig it. The exterior looks good. Looks like it's got a little studio as well. Cool. They are asking 779,000. Tatiana says, I went in August last year, but want to come again sometime at the end of this year. All right. Well, if you're shopping, you hit me up, Tatiana. We'll have some fun. It'd be great to meet you. IRL. 23846 Genesee Village Road. I'll dive into this one. I'll tell you guys a little bit about Genesee. So this is the villages. So that key giveaway, it's Genesee Village, which means you're not like the back end of Genesee, which is my favorite part of Genesee, but you're more close to the highway area. It feels a little bit more residential, but you see I-70 is right there. There's a little bit of a hill here, so you'll hear the noise. You probably won't see it, but if you want silly, stupid access back down the hill, there you go. You can be right into Denver, hit the airport, all the things. So this is the back end of Genesee. The village is on the front end there. But this is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,100 square feet. You'll get all the elk, all the deer coming through there, just nibbling. Traditional, nothing blowing my socks off. Paint looks good. Kitchen looks a little bit dark. I'd say like biggest thing that I people that looking at houses with me is just like they want that, I think people are starting to go back to a little bit smaller rooms. They don't need as large of a bedroom, but they do want a big open living space and they do want that kind of open feel between the kitchen and the living space so they can entertain, chop it up with people as they're cooking. Decent sized rooms. Yeah. See, you're kind of you're tucked in there, but the way that that deck was situated, um, not bad. Being listed by Stephanie Stomper. Stephanie Stomper is her brokerage too. They're asking 795. Christian White and Allie checking in from Austin. I almost said Houston, Austin. What is up, Christian? Allie, you guys having mimosas yet? Not to make that you always are drinking, Christian, but it sounds like you're always drinking. Do I make you want to drink, Christian? Is that what's happening? I lead you to drinking, or is it the prices, or what? 24 Navajo Trail is being listed by Maureen Clark of Compass. This is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I love all the aspen trees out here and the hot tub. Come get some. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2014 square feet. You got the bay window to sit with your bay. Oh, nice flat usable driveway there. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Cool. Oh, I like the soaking tub too. They are asking 835,000. Yes, sir. I do. I do. Was that a yes, sir? I do make you want to drink. I actually am not drinking this year as a little experiment, so I'm almost 6 months in. But I got through whiskey season, and that was a regular clawfoot tub, not a snakefoot tub. Christian, good eye. Yeah, I got through whiskey season. Now I'm hitting margarita season, so it's like next level challenge. But we're going over to 33 Sparrow Court, listed by Katie Noel of Katie L. Noel. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,737 square feet over in Bailey. Oh, come on. Don't you just want to let them in the house because they look so cold there? Oh, guys, come on in. Love the aspen trees. They are asking 840,000. Over in Golden, we have 776 Chimney Creek Drive, Unit 776. This looks like the Villages area as well, kind of over in there. Yeah, just past the Villages. So easy access back to 70. You'll be back off there a little bit, so you won't hear the traffic as much. But this is a 2 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,919 square feet townhome being listed by John Juan of Keller Williams. Yeah, you get access to a little clubhouse, the pool, fitness center, and newly surfaced pickleball courts. Hell yeah. They are asking 849,000. Lise Friesbastad. Friesbastad. Where's that last name from? Friesbastad. Where is that? Take a guess. Where is Friesbastad from? Is that French? Oui? That was stupid. The nice metal roof, though. This is 72 Rudy Lane. Rudy, back in Golden. This looks like Canyon Golden. Go 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,788 square feet. Open house 11 to 1 today, and they're asking 850. I used to, so I cried all the time when I was a little kid because I was the little guy. I played football since I was 9, but Rudy always made me cry. I never cry over sad things. I always cry over moments of triumph and people doing amazing things. Like if you go to my stories right now, I put up a photo of a mom that was homeless for 4 years and got our kids a house, and they just start crying. They're so happy, and I was so happy, and that stuff makes me cry. But sad things, whatever, get over it. Sad things, it's like sad things. It's part of your superhero story, right? It's part of your come up story. So every time something bad happens to you guys, just be like, this is part of my hero story, my hero's journey. Every hero went through great difficulties in order to be great. Could have been great without having those stories. So sad things don't make me sad, but people overcoming insurmountable odds. The Olympics, I cry so much during the Olympics. It's ridiculous. Uh, Tupper's team of Madison Company Properties is listing 29857 Park Village Drive. This is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,727 square feet. Oh, good location too. So this is the Troutdale neighborhood. This is right up back behind the Safeway or King Soups. I always get them mixed up, but back in here, there's only about I think like 16 or 20 houses back in here in Troutdale, but you have really great access to all the shopping and Evergreen Lake. You go down the road a little bit. You got the where they have Evergreen Rodeo that's coming up. Get your tickets. I'm going both Saturday and Sunday. You might see Mr. Murphy there, city boy wearing his overalls, cowboy boots, trying to fit in, trying to act like I'm one of them. But if they ask me any questions about living on the range, I will quickly be found out as an imposter. But yeah, Father's Day weekend, Evergreen Rodeo, always a good hang. I've gone twice, so it's no longer my first rodeo. Double oven. Oh, nice plantation shutters. You'll get all the elk up in here just nibbling. Says, whatever you do it with your whole heart. Amen. Amen. Cool. All right. Some of the furniture is making it look a little bit older. Bathroom could use a little updating, but cool. I just coughed right into my coffee. And then I'm going to drink it because they're my germs. That's okay. Cool. Nice usable land. Nice high definition. Probably some class 5 impact resistant shingles there. Looking good. They are asking 850,000. 150 Soda Creek Road. This is again by the Madison Company Properties brokerage. The Tuppers team is listing this. This is 150 Soda Creek Road. It is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't like the carpet, but I like the ceilings. 3,378 square feet. Whoa. Whoa. Would you change that or would you leave it? I think you got to change it. I hate the fireplace too. I'm not digging that. Not digging it. Nah, carpet's got to go. Same with the green. It even looks roughed up over here in the corner. Not feeling it. But that's shit that you can do. Yeah, what are we doing with the carpet? Just take it out. Yeah, see, this one doesn't even have carpet. It looks actually better. All right, so little DIY work, but don't you all want to make it your own anyways? Cool. I like it. Being asking price is 875. Yeah, hate is a strong word, but that's what I felt about it. I got a nice little ranch style property over here. This is 2336 Bald Mountain Road over in Conifer. Oh, I'm sorry, over in Central City. Being listed by Kelly Murphy. Great last name. of JPAR Real Estate. It is 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Looks like somebody's flipped it. 3,160 square feet. A lot of white. Lot of white. Not hating on my own people, but sometimes it's just too much white, you know? Give me some color. 4.32 acres. Nice. And they are asking 875,000. Ooh, Jackie White's third listing this week. Get it, girl. Jackie White of Your Castle Real Estate is listing 8422 South Alt Lane over in Morrison. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,368 square footer. Good job, Jack. Proud of you, girl. Nice. You get nice deck, nice hot tub there. She's asking for this 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,368 square footer, asking 890,000. I'm trying to look for the cool ones that we'll dive into, but it's been a minute. And this one's got a badass name. So let's jump into 8600 South Warhawk Road, listed by Eric Sandusky. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. I like that spread. That's a good spread. 2,766 square feet. Where are we? Back Shadow Mountain area. So you are back in Shadow Mountain area. So you got some kind of like state park and national park that you're backing to here, which is nice. It's going to be real, real quiet back in there for you. I love that. Good spread. That's a good spread. Oh yeah. You kind of have a neighborhood, but it looks like this is all you. That looks like another house right there, but kind of pointing out the back there, you got a lot of good flat usable land. Looks like this garage is barn or whatever this is kind of blocking them. Ooh, big high fence. They're keeping the elk out. Cool. That is a big fence. I mean, you need a big fence like that, or the elk, just a regular like 3 foot fence, they will just hop that, no problem. Eat all your plants. Nice sunroom. That's my yoga spot. All right, cool. Chill downstairs. Nice, looking good. The exterior might need sealed sometime in the near future. That looks like a little hobbit door there too. Nice. Keeping all those animals out of eating your freaking grass. Cool. Like I said, Eric Sandusky of Align Right Realty is asking 895,000 for this one. 50 Road P78 being listed by, oh my gosh. You got the toys, boys or ladies. This is it for you. Look at that garage. Holy guacamole. Being listed by Katie Spodyak of Remax Professionals. 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 4,278 square feet, 76 square feet. Cool. Protect. You could work out there all day. That'd be amazing for rainstorms too. Chilling out there. I have that lamp. Ooh, my concrete wall. It's a little chilly willy in there for me. Those get nice metal roof though. Show us that garage. See the garage. Nope, no garage. Oh, what a letdown. Katie is asking 899,000. 30382 Mary Drive is open today. This is a fun one. We'll look at this one. This is Conifer Mountain Meadows neighborhood. I don't know exactly where that is, but we'll find out together. This is I know Conifer Mountain. So yeah, we'll check the elevation on this one too. I'm guessing let me see how far up Conifer Mountain is. Cool. So, yeah, it's pretty far up there. I'm guessing 8,700 square feet. I'm saying pretty far up there because if you come down this way, it's kind of switchbacky. Same with coming down Kings Valley area. So you're probably taking Kennedy Gulch. So you're likely 20 minutes there. 15 minutes. I'll say 15 to 20 minutes to get back down. But once you do hit 285, you're right by Aspen Park there. Let's see. Would I say 8,700 square feet or feet of elevation? 92. Suck, suck. But the views, that's what you have up here. You got crazy views. Yep. There you go. Nice. I love the moss rock up to the ceiling. Windows look good. Banging views. Banging. That's a giant couch. It looks super comfy. I don't like the countertops. I feel like they bleed in with the flooring there. Need a little pop. I like that. I don't even know what color that is. Color is that? Golden dandelion. I like it though. I do like it. Cool. That's a great spot for an office. Amazing. Yep. Ooh, that carpet. Carpet looks rough. Looks like it needs stretch. I mean, it didn't look that bad, but it definitely looks like it needs stretched. Needs some yoga. Cool. Being listed by Rachel Mulvihill of Keller Williams. Sorry if I butchered that name. Uh, Open house today, 11 to 1. Asking price is 925,000. You want to live in the White House? You can. 4992 White House Trail. This is, I believe this is up behind the lake there. This is Mary Rosinski's listing. It's a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. Yep, I am so right. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,642 square footer. Love that yoga spot. Nicely done. Love your bonsai tree. I like this. Oh, look at that. That is what a story of perseverance right there. And you have flat usable land. How much acreage do we have here? Yeah, 0.62. You're in a cul-de-sac. Workshop room there. Cool. Mary Rosinski with Keller Williams. They are asking 965,000. Ooh, this house is super blue. This is Shadow Mountain area. This is John Erlinson and Pandora Erlinson of Madison Company Properties. That is a very blue house. What do you guys think? Super blue. Open house today, 1 to 3, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,703 square feet. It's a good size. Looks nice and updated. That house is so blue though. Buddy, how freaking cute are you? It's a downward dog. Two blue for you. I don't know. I don't hate it. I definitely don't love it though. It pops. They are asking $969,900. And that's fun. This is fun. I enjoyed coming on with you guys. This is Kevin Friedoff of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, 7585 Native Dancer. Blue is your favorite color, Tatiana? All right, well then that house would check that box for you because we're not going to get many of them. Look at that rock outcropping you get. That could be your rock outcropping. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,745 square feet. Rustic charmer. Nice shop. Looking good, tucked in there in the trees there. Not the best tree mitigation. So this would be a great one to have the fire department come out. They'll give you some recommendations. There's like a 10-foot zone, there's a 30-foot zone, and there's a 100-foot zone. And based on which zone it is, they want you to have a certain distance between each tree. So this one might be one that property insurance would look at and be like, we don't love it. But we'll see. 995,000 is the asking price. Right at the $1 million mark, being listed by Tepper's team at Madison Company Properties. We're talking about 665 Meadow Drive. Like this room. I like the metal roof too. Nice flow there from the inside to the outside. Where's the kitchen though? Ah, there it is. Yeah, great flow. Funky lights. Ooh. Mm. Double oven. I'm having certain types of feelings around this. This is the type of kitchen where I say it sure is something. It sure is something. Not for me. I don't know. You'd have to, I guess, paint those unless you want to do the whole thing. But I don't love it. I love the rest of the house though. That looks great. Cool. This is over in Pine area, and they are asking $1 million even. 900 Ballantine Road, being listed by James Hightower. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,568 square feet. Nice big 3-car garage. If you haven't heard me yet explain what these little on the roof there, those are heating cables, and the purpose is well twofold. One, they're going to help a little bit with the snow coming down in sheets a little bit, but what this is really helping with, see this, how this corridor right here is open. Well, that means there's no heat going to that area, obviously. There's no heat to that area. So as soon as the snow comes down here, if the inside the interior of the house and hits that dead space, it's going to freeze again. And if it's melting and then it freezes, it's likely to start damming up. And you definitely don't want it to dam up underneath your shingles, get up under the boards there, so the heat cables protect that from happening. Also, it's nice to have by your gutters, keep it from ripping your gutters off from all the weight. Nice deck, decks on decks on decks. Holy decks, love it. I love it. You could be up top, get that morning sunshine, and then my little Irish butt is gonna get under here and protect myself. Oh, a heater in the garage, another little carport or garage there, looking dope. Asking 1,075,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting up here. We got a lot of great homes to go. They're only going to get better. I'm going to dive into more of them because they're looking sweet. But you guys gawk at this one here on Bear Paw Road. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in 45 seconds. All right, we back. Let's keep going. Keep rocking. They got caught a snowstorm on this one. So Golden Gate Canyon, living that canyon life. It looks real busy. They definitely didn't declutter this house. Come on, guys, tighten it up a little bit. This looks like this is when I see this, I'm like, there was a renter in there, and the renter didn't give a shit for photos, which is always super annoying. A lot of times, my clients, I'm like, if you have the option of, geez, that's so much stuff. If you have the option of getting the renter out before you list and take photos, do it because otherwise you could deal with this shit here, and the house just looks so cluttered. Yeah, come on, guys. Help them out. Help out the seller. Zero, zero effort. Oh my gosh. Come to 100% a renter is in there because they don't give a shit. Deck looks like it needs some work. Come on, come on. Oh, this is terrible. There's good spaces too, right? That's a good office. Uh, tough. It's a tough day when you walk into this as a listing agent. You're like, come on, guys, help me out. Yeah, that sucks. Um, cool. Being listed by Jamie Goodwin of J Par Real Estate. They are asking $1,079,999. I say just take this sucker off the market and put it back on with these people when their lease is up. Can't imagine that's the owner that lives there. Oh, this one looks cool. I would jump into this one. What do you guys think about the olive green? Nice tile roof. This is 20410 Brookmont. Now these guys look like they freaking cared when they listed this property. It looks good. Oh, I love the 3-car garage. Great landing space there. Tucked up in there. Where are we? All right, so not too far off the 285. Just past Indian Hill, so really easy access to get back down the hill there. Great location. You will hear the hum of 285 though. Beautiful, beautiful open floor plan. Great for entertaining. Flows right out to the deck there too. I dig it. I always feel like these above the windows. I always feel like what do they call those? Like a window box? Is that what it's called? A window box? What it's called? I don't know. But they always to me it makes the house look older than it is. These ones aren't too bad. Cool. 5-piece primary bathroom there. Looks well maintained. Deck looks good. Views look sick. I love the tile roof. Your insurance company will love that too. Chill sitting area. Little studio office space with the trail with the lights. This is a cute property at night. I'm betting, guaranteeing. I guarantee it. Oh, you got a wet bar downstairs. Sean Murphy bed there. Great. And I had this conversation with the client yesterday because he's like me. It's like my office. I'm spending a lot of time there. Like I have to have a view. Why is this desk not facing the window? Look out at God's creation. What are we doing? Especially on like a $2 million house when I see like a terrible office. I'm like, treat yourself better. You probably use one ply toilet paper too. Be nice to yourself. Well, we only have one photo here. So Vicky Wimberly is listing 13190 Coyote Song Trail, 6 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3,132 square feet, asking 1.1 million. John and Pandora Erlinson are listing 7753 Red Fox Drive. They're with Madison and Company Properties. They got an open house. I don't know where they're going to be everywhere today. They got open house over here too. I like this entryway too. That porch looks, is that brick? Ooh, a 3-car garage, big deck there too, flat usable land. Where are we? So looks like Evergreen Meadows, Marchdale area. Yeah, right about there. Cool. So you're right in between Conifer and Evergreen. Hit Aspen Park for your shopping, or get the cute local shops and dining over there in Evergreen. Good location. Like it. I like the land. Yeah, yeah. All the elk coming through here. Nice Trex deck. Well, that other one was Trex. Nice flagstone pavers there. Oh yeah, love that sunroom. I like this type of tile too. That's a great sunroom. That'd be a yoga spot. Yeah, stupendous. Life is better in the mountains. I agree. That's why you guys all got to get up here. And luckily for you, the best thing is that you guys have a friend who is a realtor. His name is Sean Murphy with the Moxie Property Group. Cool. This is open house today, 12 to 2, sitting on 3.02 acres. Great location. Its asking price is 1,150,000. This house is money, the color of money. Welcome to the Trio Ranch. This is Miles. Ooh, I don't know how to say that last name. Nets. Ooh, I'm gonna Netskis. Net. Ooh. But he is listing this property. He's with Weston, Maine, 6066 Crawford Gulch Road, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2,666 square feet. Oops. There's your snakefoot tub. There you go, Christian. That is a snakefoot tub. That's a tranquil bathroom. Yeah, that's what you want. Looks like a steam shower too with the rain shower head there. That's sweet. Cool. Wide open spaces with the views. Crawford Gulch. Where is this? Yeah, so we don't really get many properties back in here. So you're in the mountains. You are probably 10 to 15 minutes to get back down to North Golden area, but then you're right in the heart of Golden there. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2,667 square feet. And they are, oh, giant garage. That's sweet. They're asking 1,150,000. Holy crap, that's great. Love it. I don't know why that where that. See, and that's telling my clients yesterday too. Like, I love me a mountain view. This one looks like it has both. So you get mountain view, and then the twinkle of the city looks amazing, as you can see. There's the city right there, actually. Yeah, they do have that city view. There's Denver. the Twinkle, you could probably see out to the airport from here or see the Gaylord Resort. And then you get the sunshine coming up over here too. Love that. I love getting up with the sun. Here comes the sun. Looking great. 1,150,000 asking price. Nancy Joe O'Malley is listing this lovely home at 34 Normandy Road on Upper Bear Creek. Upper Bear Creek is right down the road from Evergreen Lake golf course and all that. S- Siding looks like it needs some love. Trex deck and railing looks fantastic. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 3,060 square foot home. I want to see the tight kitchen look a little tight. And the galley kitchen. No, it's not bad. You'll be bumping butts. Get yourself a cutie with a booty. You bumping that butt and loving it as you cook. I don't know why I say these things. I gotta say something. I only got so many things to say. Let's check out the friends. Here's your neighbors. He's like, please feed me. Gosh, it reminds me of running in college. You get out there, and I was in Western Pennsylvania, and the rain, sleet is hitting you, and from your nose, it starts to freeze, and your eyelids freeze. Yeah, this does look like Tatiana says. This looks like an old store. You know what these guys say? I don't know exactly what they say, but they use a lot of foul language. Get it? Because it's a bird. Foul language. You can go up to these guys and go gobble 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 gobble, and they'll say gobble 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 back. Hummingbirds, elk, big boy, moose. Was that a moose? Yeah, those are meese. Cool. That's a good spread. That's a good spread. Look, I like the rock outcroppings. Nice. Being listed by Nancy Joe O'Malley of Remax, asking 1,150,000. John and Pandora tying Jackie White for 3 listings this week. John and Pandora Erlinson of Madison Company Properties are listing 28065 Camel Heights Circle. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,565 square footer. Great usable land over here, too. They're sitting on acreage. Where's the acreage? They don't have it on here. But they are backing to 427 acres of state park, which is dope. You don't need a lot of land. You have all that acreage behind you, like God's playground. Cool. Asking price is 1,169,000. Giggity. This looks fun. We'll dive into this one. 31266 Half Peak Trail is being listed by Paul Church of Fathom Realty. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,208 square feet. I'm guessing it has acreage if it's back in Pine at this price. Amazing views, though. Holy guacamole. 35.48 acres. Nice metal roof. Nice log cabiny feel. What do you guys feel about this one? I'm digging it. I am digging this. Oh, yeah. Feel like that deck. I wish it was bigger. Those views are so sweet. Very cabiny feeling, very rustic. I like the dark wood there. Nice contrast to the other wood they have going on. It's like a balance of the wood, the rock, stone. Stone is rock, same thing, but you know what I'm saying. Don't love the bathtub. Yeah, that's sweet. Let's get cozy. Yeah, it needs a little bit bigger deck, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And an AC, air conditioner is hard to come by. Or is that might be a home generator? That looks. I think it's a generator. Nice flat landing spot. Sweet. I dig it. Asking price is 1,190,000. 3581 Gap Road is being listed by Michaela Davis. Look at all of that deck. Look at all that driveway. You get all the room for the RVs. You get multiple RVs in this bad boy or girl. Looks like some tight spaces though. Four bedrooms, four bath, 3,136 square feet. Interior, exterior looks better than the interior to me, but cool. Asking price is 1.2 million. Nick Meltzer of Compass is listing 6252 King Drive. This is a lovely four bedroom, three and a half bathroom, 3,608 square footer over in Evergreen Estates neighborhood. They have an open house today, 1 to 3. You can go check this out IRL. Now that is a properly large bathtub there. That's what I like to see. Rather than just putting a little tub in there, if you're gonna do it, just get a big one. Love the deck. Love the deck with the built-in hot tub and the speakers. I could sit there. I'd get in that hot tub. Deep. It's a like a 2 car or 4 car tandem garage there. You could fit a bunch of vehicles in there or your gym, whatever you want. And you got the attached garage. Sweet. I dig it. They are asking 1,250,000. All right, let's jump into this next one. Let's dive in deep. Let's get all up in 25808 Sunrise Lanes business here. Cool. I dig it. This is already they already did a 50K price drop. It must have been on the market for since last weekend, right after I did this video, and maybe they had not much at all traffic at that other price. So they did a nice chunk of a price drop, 50K out the gate. Four bedrooms, three and a half bathrooms, 3,591 square feet. Ooh, so close to the city. Okay, so Mount Vernon area. So Lookout Mountain, Mount Vernon area, which is right across the way from Genesee. So you'll get out on Lookout Mountain or Genesee, um, the Genesee exit there, and you're not too far. So right by like Mother Cabrini Shrine is just down the road, so easy access to get right back down the hill. And you got Mountain View, you got City View. Nice aspen trees, nice big open kitchen. Eh, Feels a little closed off. I'm very judgy today. I like this. This is cool. What did I say? Four bedrooms, three and a half bathrooms, 3,591 square feet, big deck. I like the rock foundation wall. You got the moss rock, you got the river rock, you got the flagstone pavers. When these aspen trees come in too, it's going to give you some privacy there. Cool. Got your own little cute little coffee deck. There's the city view over there. Whoops. Boom, boom. Get the lights over there just twinkling. Oh, that bathroom. Whoever tiled that needs to be fired. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. All right, tight little kitchen downstairs too. Another office. All right. I'm more impressed with the exterior than the interior, but the views are great. Location is great. That is the sun coming up in Colorado. Pretty sick. Cool. All right. Exterior looks good. Solid property. Being listed by Marissa Sockreef of Dream Climbers. Dream Climbers. It's kind of pretty grandiose brokerage name there. It's got to be their first time on the channel. I haven't heard or made fun of that one yet. 1.25 million is the asking price there. 2734 Kennedy Gulch Road. Nice big ranch style property here. Being listed by Gary Johnson of Redfin. He's got a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,820 square footer over in Kennedy Gulch neighborhood of Conifer. I think I'm going to see this one today, actually. Uh, Listing price is 1.375 million. Looks good. She big. This is 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, 3,584 square feet over at 9659 Turkey Creek Road, being listed by Brian Petrelli of MB and the Petrelli team. Cool. Looks good. They are asking 1,599,000. Let's get some good ones here. Come on. We got some good. I'll go through some of these other ones quickly and then we'll slow it down for the top of the list here this week. Yeah, as you guys jump it on, if you guys haven't, give me a shout out. Let me know who's on, who's here, where you watching from. Don't be shy. This is meant to be slightly interactive. So say what's up. Love meeting you guys. Love to see who's on, where you guys are watching from. So if you haven't yet, throw in the comments. Let me know uh, where you're watching from. I got South Africa. I got Miami. I got Tatiana's over in Florida. I got Austin on here. I got Hudson Bay in New York. And we got 33095 Bergen Mountain Road. It's Bergen Mountain. So what this is over in Evergreen area, not too far. I'm guessing it might be Stagecoach area. Let's see. This is Jennifer Davenport of Live Sotheby's International Realty, 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, 4,121 square feet. Yep, right off of Stagecoach. So Stagecoach, you probably like 5 minutes to get back down to Evergreen Parkway. Right by, you got your Taco Bell there. You got your Wendy's. You got the Big R. You got Bergen Park is over here. So that's where like a lot of the festivals and everything are done, and then easy access back out to um the lake, Evergreen Lake. Orlando. Okay. Do you know Ken Posick? Tatiana, if you're a YouTube realtor follower, a homie over there, Ken Posick, he's got a channel much bigger than mine called Orlando. Well, Ken Posick is his YouTube channel, but then also Orlando Real is his other channel. Looks good. Get a lot of elk over in here. You're kind of up above the road there. So a lot of awesome morning sun on this property. Yeah, look at those views. Cool. Deck is so this is like it is manufactured material. This is kind of like before they made Trex, they made this stuff. So the thing with this is you really do like the Trex, especially of a big exposed area like this, because this sun will just beat on your deck. And then in the winter, all that the weight of the snow, since we don't have a ton of humidity, what happens is, especially this type of material, the all the weight of the snow. You should shovel a deck like this. So shovel it, get the weight off of it, but also because uh, it is kind of a porous material. This one here, it'll soak into the material and freeze, and that so expands. And then the sun comes up, dries it up, and shrinks it. And so that expansion and shrinking, that's where you get a little bit of this waviness here that you can see. But amazing views. Get all the critters over here. Good hiking over here too. Big kitchen. Nice pantry. Don't feed the bears. Cool. Same. We've got the same secret lab. Expensive, expensive office chair. But if you're like me and you're sitting in this seat all the time, treat yourself. Get yourself a good chair. I mean, that looks like a pretty good one. Mine's nicer. Flex. Office chair flex. Cool. Nice sized bedrooms. Those are all look like queen beds, and they all look like they got plenty of room in there. Put some kings in there if you wanted. Cool. I dig it. House is fully equipped. Thank you for putting a sign in there letting me know that this is the restroom. Like I said, Jennifer Davenport is listing this property. Asking price is 1,670,000. I mentioned earlier that I'm not drinking this year, but I did pick up another awesome bad habit of Zins. Cinnamon and coffee are the way to go. If you use the mint Zins, wintergreen, spearmint, mint, you're gross. That's beta vibes. Lark Stewart, she's listing 2122 Kramer Court. She's with Live Sotheby's International Realty. This is over in Evergreen. It is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,426 square footer. Open house today, 12 to 2 of this beautiful property. I'm guessing it's Haiwan area. She lists a lot of Haiwan properties. Double oven. Here you go. Nice looking kitchen. Show you where we're at. Yep. Haiwan neighborhood. Cool. Certain realtors, you whoops, me can't take that. Don't know if you guys could hear that, but sorry, we're gonna let that go to voicemail. Asking price is 1,750,000. Blowing up over here. One of you guys probably, Sean, help me buy houses. I got you. Oh, wrong one, just did that. All right, we'll dive into this one. This one looks sweet. That's a nice moody photo. Jen Munsterman of Real is listing 301 30717 Conifer Mountain Road. Oh, another fun one. Let's pop in the elevation on this. Accidentally closed that screen. I'll have to pop it back up here. What's my elevation? Conifer Mountain. Let's see how far up Conifer Mountain we are, and I'll give you a good guess. I guessed 8,700 square feet, 87 feet of 8,700 feet of elevation. I'm gonna guess this one is 94. 94. What I'm going with. Pretty close. Pretty close. So yeah, you're 15-minute drive to get back, 15 to 20-minute drive back down the hill, but then you are right by Aspen Park over there. Oh, giant deck. Three-car garage. Nice. I love the stone exterior there too. Nice big open flow from the kitchen to the outdoor space. Looks like the dining room is on the other side here. Moss rock up to the ceiling, tongue and groove with the views. That is the thing about Conifer Mountain. Double oven with a sidebar for the drinks. That's one of those like 2,500, $3,000 refrigerators there. Hell yeah, look at those views. Giant deck, hot tub. Love you to the mountains and back. Well, you're in the mountains, so that's actually not that far. Love you to the ocean and back up here. That would be something. Giant primary with a wood burning stove and a wet bar. You don't have to leave your bedroom. Love it. Love the tub with the view. Yeah. Okay, now that's an office. That is a sweet office. That chair looks fun, but doesn't look as cozy as my secret lab one here. Got to get yourself a gamer chair because those kids sit in the chairs all day. Cool. Usable land. Get that. This is the radon mitigation system here. So radon is a a gas that's the breakdown of granite produces uranium. And it sits in like the lowest level of the house because it's heavier than the air here. So this radon system is just sucking air. This is a fan right here. So just sucking air from the foundation and puts it above the eave of the house, gets it out of there. Hi, friends. You guys are super cute. That is that's freaking adorable. Yeah, nice picture. Can't beat it. Oh, buddy. Now, a fox is my favorite of the mountain critters, and the black fox is definitely a step above. I've never seen our skies look like that. That's crazy. Cool. Looks great. This one's being listed by Jennifer Munsterman of Real, and they are asking 1,950,000. What do we got? Like a five to go, six to go. 13007 Cooster Road over in Littleton, Pleasant Park corridor, being listed by Andrew McWilliams of the McWilliams Group and sells a lot of equestrian properties. So I'm guessing that's what this one is. And it's definitely going to have some acreage. 54, 53.46 acres. Hell yeah. You own the mountain. Nice landing spot there. Ooh, great tree, great fire mitigation, sick views, mountain views, and front range views. Dig it. Big old house, four bedrooms, four and a half bathrooms, 4,518 square feet of goodness. My goodness. You get that. It looks like Mount Blue Sky, if I'm guessing, based on being on Pleasant Park Road. Holy shop. Oh, yeah. You got all that acreage. You're going to need some toys like that. Cool. Looks great. Asking price is 1,988,000. That seems pretty freaking good for how big of a house is and 54 acres. Pleasant Park corridor. Let's see how far back they are. You're about 15 minutes to get over back over to Aspen Park area. We'll jump into this one. This is super red, red hot, ready to go. Lisa Johnston of Kentwood Real Estate is listing this one. It's 5896. Ooh, Peregrine. Oh, I'm probably butchering that. Showing my Youngstown, Ohio education here. Where are we? Okay, so you live in that canyon life, Golden Gate Canyon. You're about 20, probably 20 minutes back down to north part of Golden there. So you're back in there. You're gonna feel like you're on an island. You usually have acreage, 39 acres here. Unique house. So red though. Okay. Okay. Very industrial feeling on the outside. Very industrial feeling on super solid house. Metal beams, radiant floor heating. I would bet money you got radiant floor heating on this, which means you got a boiler system with tubes coming through there that are heated up and keep those toes warm. It looks like a very well built house. Super industrial feeling. You guys like this? Is this too metal for the mountains for you, or do you dig it? Let me know. Yeah, this is all. It has to be radiant floor heating. So I don't even see where the heaters are in the walls there. I guess they don't even have like a baseboard heat, it's just radiant floor heating throughout the house, which I think is cool. It's a nice soft heat, keeps those toes warm, and you got great views. Cool. Well built house. This thing's not going anywhere. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Can you dig it? Dog wash station for the pup. There you go. You own the mountain. Look at this road up here. This is why I love working in the mountains. You like get up there, you're like, who lives up here? I mean, that's a 100,000 plus just to build that driveway there. Oh, there you have it. Being brought to you by Lisa Johnson of Kentwood Real Estate, asking 1,999,000. We got four to go. We'll go into we're making good on time. We'll jump into all four of these. Uh 2191 Baldy Lane over in Evergreen, being listed by Tracy Moeller of Compass. This is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 5,703 square feet. She big. Okay, back in kind of Kennedy Gulch, not Kerr Gulch, not Kennedy Gulch either. Um, you're gonna be taking Sugar Bush Drive, so easy access back out to I-70 is right here. That's where like the Starbucks, Home Depot, Walmart, all that stuff is. But then you'll go right by to get out of there each time. You're gonna go right by Bergen Park over here, and that's where like get Bread Lounge, True Yoga, all kinds of great stuff. Let's check this out. Right at 2 million. Love the tile roof. Love the usable land. This is sweet. This one's got some curb appeal. Look at that river rock. It feels a little bit more traditional than I would like. Definitely turn that. So the problem with this is I want to be facing the windows, but they say it's bad feng shui to face your desk. Oh, your back to the door. They say your back to the door. You don't see the money. flying out. Double oven, giant island. That island needs a name. Holy guacamole. Sit everybody around there. Like the coffered ceilings. Nice Trex decking. Railing looks superb. Very cool. Giant bathroom. Ooh, that looks like a Jetson shower there. Steam shower. Exterior looks like it's been painted, not super recently, but you do some updating as you want, but definitely move in. And this thing is move in ready. The property is fantastic. Is that a full kitchen down there? Looks like, yeah, that's a stovetop. Another full kitchen. You have that multi generational living, or you just got that teenager. Like, dude, just go downstairs, live downstairs. I only want to see your face once a week. You could do that here. Cool, looking good. Like I said, it's being brought to you by Tracy Moeller of Compass, asking 2.2 million. I think I said 2 million at the jump. 2.2. 290 Sky Hill Drive is being listed by Michelle Guilford of Compass. This is a four-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 5,155 square footer. Love the tile roof. Where are we? At the end of the road here. So past Mount Vernon. What I don't even know what this area is called. I don't know what this is called. Maybe shit. North Central Evergreen. You're out here out by yourself. Nice circle driveway. Use easy access back down to I-72. Oh yeah, that's a great outdoor space with the aspen trees are just coming into bloom now. Not a huge fan of the stone tiles, but I also don't have 2.95 million, so I'll just shut the F up. Yeah, that's sick. That's Mount Blue Sky there. That's huge. It's a huge outdoor area. Getting lost in the sauce in this one. This back in the kitchen. Looks good. Nothing crazy. It's a crazy big house, but nothing crazy. Why would you put your desk there? I wouldn't. Not me, no sir. Yeah, that's ridiculous. We got any acreage over here? What do we got? 10-acre lot. Being listed by Michelle Clifford of Compass. They're asking 2.95 million. This is the one I've been eyeballing. Love the waterfront property. If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess this is I have no idea. But this is 28098 Green Valley Lane, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 4,292 square feet. See where we are. Right off 285, you will hear the hum of the traffic there, not too far past Aspen Park. So easy access to get back down the hill. But you will hear 285. I think you can see this one from 285. They probably won't show you in the photos. Agents we absolutely love not showing the highway for you. Sitting on 10.05 acres, like a New Mexico feel, right? Santa Fe feel. Tons of great usable land though. I like when they do that stuff with the stairs. I think it's cool. Cool, nice sunroom out there. I dig that. I'm guessing this is radiant floor heating too. I don't see any baseboard heating. Looks like Achilles just dipped in the river of sticks. Tatiana says, love the archways. Yeah, I'm a sucker for some curved archways too. Little tiki bar. Cool. Yeah, it's got to be radiant floor heating. I don't see any baseboard heats or vents for forced air. Giant spaces. Oh, unfinished business. Blank canvas. You get to make it whatever you want down there. You could put ice down there and make a ice rink. Oh, there you have it. Being listed by Adrian Herzog of LPT Realty. They are asking 2,995,000, which I think takes us to the top of the list this week. Yeah, we are at the peak price here. So, lastly but not leastly, because this is the most expensively, this is a new construction home over at 545 Santa Strata. I'm sorry, 545 Strata Rosa Road, being listed by Wex Hartman of EXP. That's the home team right here. Look at this beast. Looks like Mount Vernon neighborhood. Lookout Mountain, Mount Vernon, essentially the same thing here. So I-70 is right there. So you have crazy great access back out to the front range. You're going to have city views and a little bit of mountain view as well. Fully garage space. Landscaping is lacking, but it's brand new. You got a pool in there too. Yep, love it. Need some heaters out there. So much white. A little too contemporary for me. Too modern. Actually, well, it's a new construction, so you come in here, put some color in this. Double oven. I like when the cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. Okay. Nah, I don't artistic photos. Those pillows need karate chopped. Every stager knows that you karate chop the pillows. Cool. Snakefoot tub. Very modern. A little too modern for me. I want to have a little bit of character. But if you want a house without ghosts, here you go. No ghosts yet. You could be the first person to haunt this place. That is it. Clean lines, brand new. Any problems, they're gonna have the construction team that come there help you clear all that up. But this is being, like I said, Wex Hartman is listing this 4 bedroom, 6 bathroom, 5,106 square feet home, 1.59 acre lot. A lot of the properties over there don't have a ton of acreage, but you get views for days. They're asking 3,675,000, and that is the top of the list for this week. So you guys let me know if you guys need anything. Reach out to me. Always go check out my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, if you want to see all the properties in more detail. And I will be back here next I'll be back here next Saturday, 8 a.m. As I do, if you guys want to, I'm doing a day in the life of me because I got two clients I'm taking out looking at properties over in Evergreen and Conifer. So until next time, you guys reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, scroll by fence, whichever works best for you. I love hanging out with my YouTube peeps. I got a new group that I haven't met today. We're going to go out, have some fun. And then I got a homie from Youngstown I'm going out to look at properties with. So I'm here for you if you need me. Hit me up on the celly. I'll drop real quick before we get off all the ways to reach out to me. You can. And if you guys are watching the replay, if you made it this far, then you have questions, didn't make the live stream, that's cool. You could drop me a comment. I'll get back to that later. Hit me up this line right here on this bottom of the screen, this banner here. That is that it goes straight to me here. So call or text. You could shoot your questions over to me at sean.murphy@moxiepropertygroup.com and follow along on the fun, my daily adventures at Rocky Mountain Murph. All right. I'll see you guys. Love you. Have a great day.